Hello, everybody. It's me, Tracy, again. Join you here on this Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. And we're here today because this is the preview show for the presidential address to Congress that's coming up in just about an hour. Before I get started, I definitely want to invite you all to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the page, and of course, support us on Patreon and visit us on our website, tracymediallc.com. There's a lot of things on there. We got some good news that we'll talk about kind of at the end. I don't expect this video to be terribly long. Just kind of give my thoughts about what is going to be coming on tonight. Of course, I always ask that if you're not a Patreon, please consider being a Patreon. Support levels start as low as $1 a month. Every dollar counts. As you can see, I'm still in need of new equipment, but we're getting better and better. But still, your support is always appreciated. And of course, I already invited you to subscribe to the page, and there's that link right there. So, again, tonight is the big night, I guess, in terms of the world of politics. The president is giving his address to the country tonight. It's going to be on all channels, so you're not going to be able to avoid it unless you're going to watch a movie or something. But there's a couple things I'm pretty sure I know what Biden is going to talk about. And one of them I knew already is the situation in the Ukraine and Ukraine and Russia invaded them. That's going to be talked about. There's some news coming out that there's a series of talks that are scheduled to go on between the two countries. And that's going to be interesting to see addressed. What else do I think he's going to address? Probably, most likely, he's got to talk about some domestic things. Things domestically have not gone well. Joe Manchin declared Build Back Better dead. Just not going well at all for him at this point. So he's got to talk about how we're going to get some type of infrastructure that can create jobs. Of course, I'm not holding my breath. But he may also talk about his Supreme Court nominee, and that would be, I don't know if that's a smart thing to do, but I have a feeling I think he's going to talk about it. In terms of, he kept his promise. He said he was going to nominate a black woman. He nominated a black woman. Again, surprisingly decent pick. I'm still scratching my head like he got something right. But he's been getting, credit to where credit's due. He's been getting, at least on the foreign aspect, and this Supreme Court nominee, it's been going pretty good. But of course, I live in the United States, so I care first about here, and then second, every place else. And that's going to be talked about. I'm trying to see if my crew is going to be here. I don't think they are, because, of course, I forgot to notify everyone. I think we got a person, but gonna just go here, and we got someone watching. So whoever is out there watching, just type your name so I can say hello. Just kind of waiting here. I do want to talk about more, of course, the State of the Union, big thing tonight. But I also forgot that the Texas primary is this evening. And it's going to be between Cisneros and, oh, the guy that got arrested for or investigated because he's fraudulent. I forget his name, but that's going to be tonight. I'm not going to cover it because I haven't been following the race too much. So, like I said, I've been more concentrated on the State of the Union, figuring out what Biden is going to talk about. I wonder, though, what the Republicans' view is going to be on it. Are they going to sit back and be like super petty and not clap at anything and not give respect? I mean, you remember the first year Obama was in office and somebody yelled out, "You liar." That was, not an Obama fan. I think I've made that pretty clear before, but that was a tad bit disrespectful um, in terms of how to do that. Uh, but um, yeah, I just wonder what their mood is going to be. I mean, I think the Russian part, it depends because if you got a whole bunch of, maybe some of them are going to boycott. I just don't see them just coming out and just saying, you know what, this is what we need to do, unite and get on board and let's do this. I think they're going to be petty. I don't even know if all of them are going to show up. I can't imagine Marjorie Green or Gosler or any of those cahoots just showing up and just sitting there. Um, I don't know if they'll boo. I don't think they have that in it. Although again, that one guy did call Trump a liar. Um, I mean, sorry, the one guy did call Obama a liar. Um, so I don't know. I'm just, and I wish someone would just respond to me, but not anybody here just yet. Well, maybe there is somebody here yet. Is like, how petty are the Republicans going to be tonight? Like, are they gonna just sit? They're not gonna like all dress in black. I just don't think they have that type of organizational skill to themselves. I don't know if they're gonna stand up and turn their backs or walk out when Biden addresses um, the country or addresses the Congress. And I wonder, you know, how long is Biden going to be? We know that Biden is not a great orator. Let's just be honest. He's not a great orator. He does a lot of ums and a lot of pauses, like I'm doing now, except for I'm live, and just not the best. I don't know how long he goes. I'm hoping it's um I'm hoping it's quick. Hello, Anna. How are you? Glad to see you here. Um, like I said, I don't know how petty the Republican Party is going to be. Um, I know they're not gonna um just stand up and cheer. They may clap. No, the same Republicans, all three of them, probably will clap, but the ones that are up Trump's behind, I don't expect them to do anything. And at this point, um, if you all have some questions of me, I would really like to answer them at this point because, like I said, it's just going to be me sitting here for the next few minutes talking about what I think is going to be said tonight. I do want to talk about, let's see, we got somebody else in here. Part of pausing may be, I didn't know that. I keep forgetting that part. That could be it. Okay, so I'll apologize for that. But still, he's not an exciting orator. And yeah, that's true on this Hutter, but I'm like, I just hope he keeps it quick. I really do. But I want to talk about the game this evening. And what you're talking, most of you, let's see, there's another comment in here. Yeah, I am too. Um, I am too. I think 95% of them are going to be pretty petty. But Grandpa Joe is still Grandpa Joe. He is. I thought he was Uncle. People called him Uncle Joe. How do you go from uncle to grand? Never mind. Okay, so tonight we're gonna be doing. I'm doing a special State of the Union address show with my Patreons this evening, and of course you can still be a Patreon. You can definitely go and support us on the Patreon. Still get in. And so Marlon, one of the people who's gonna be on tonight, decided, I can't just sit and just watch Joe Biden and just sit there and watch him. I had to have something. So Anna came up. Wait a minute, hold on a minute here. We got comments just going. Yeah, they're going back and forth on these comments, but um, he decided. He said, let's have a drinking game. Now, of course, he and Thea is the other person participating, and again, this is open to the Patreons. Um, they're like, okay, we're gonna drink liquor. Well, I don't drink alcohol. I drink basically no alcohol. So I kept saying, well, what do I drink? What do I drink? So I said water. Of course, we got into a discussion about you can't drink water in a drinking game, but that's gonna be my beverage of choice. So there's 4 words that we will every time Joe Biden says them, we're going to take a sip. Number 1 is bipartisanship. If he talks about the Russia Ukraine situation, that's 2. Unity is 3. And Build Back Better is 4. So there's 4 phrases that we said if he says any of those things, we're taking a sip. Now, whatever sip our Patreons take, that's certainly up to them. I will, of course, be drinking water. I got my bottle. I don't think he's going to repeat. That's one thing he doesn't do a lot. He'll say the same thing, but he'll rephrase it in a different way. So I don't know if he's going to repeat just like things after things after things after things after things. And of course, that's going to be interesting. I'm planning on staying the whole time. So again, this is open to just me and my Patreons out here supporting us or supporting me. And again, anybody that's got a question of me in the comments, just go ahead and just feel free to type them up. I'll be as honest as I possibly can. Right now, we're just awaiting Biden to leave the White House to go to the Capitol building. The Capitol building to okay, so we got somebody here. We go. That's the first time I had to put it. Okay. So yep, just waiting on those questions. Okay, so first look. Oh, hey Marlon, what's your question? Go ahead with it. Marlon came in here. I don't see a question coming up. So, like I said, Biden just left the White House to go to the Capitol building to address the is it to the nation or he's just addressing Congress right now? He's just addressing Congress. He has yet to sit down and do an address to America. Yes, Marlon, you have to watch him talk. Yes, you agreed to it. We saw you. We all know it. Yes, the answer is yes. And you already got your invitation in your email and in Messenger. The answer is yes. Okay. No, Anna, you could do personal things also because you agreed to it, Marlon. You agreed to it. I did not twist your arm. I may have had a slight little threat, but it wasn't, serious. So you agreed to it. Um, that's why you had to do it. So, no, Anna, it does not have to be political. Um, I'm still trying to think if there was something else I wanted to talk about in terms of tonight's address. I talked about at the beginning, I think he's going to allude to. Okay, Anna, this is one of these ones, and my sister's going to have to back me up on this one because she can verify what I'm saying is true. Um, I've always found the smell of alcohol to be offensive. I don't understand it. I don't get why people drink. I think it causes a lot of things. Now, everybody can do them. If they want to drink, that's them. But I've always had a serious, I don't know if it's religious, because I don't think Christianity outlaws drinking alcohol, but I've just never been for it. I just don't. I think it's a bad idea. I think it's, like I said, alcohol smells disgusting, so it can't taste any better. But that's just me. So those are kind of my reasons for not drinking alcohol. I just never wanted to. There's nothing that about alcohol. I'm like, yeah, I gotta try that one and that one and that one. Just not, just not for me. So that was the answer to that question. Um, Thank you. Any other questions here? So we're getting them on here. Here's the wine. Um, some churches use wine for communion, from my understanding. Um, Not the one that I go to, but some churches do use real alcohol for communion or what some people call sacrament. I've never attended one of those churches, but I guess they do. Don't know. Black and Baptist. That's all I have. I don't have anything else to add to that too much in terms of what other churches do. Um, okay, Marlon, what's your personal question though? What's your personal question? Let's go for it, Marlon. And don't ask, yes, you do have to listen to Joe Biden talk tonight. Yes, that's a yes. So don't type anything in there. That'd be a yes. You have to listen to him talk tonight. No, like I said, Anna, Christianity does not outlaw alcohol at all. Um, that's just a personal stand that I've taken. That's that's me. But no, Christians don't outlaw alcohol at all. Um, Still waiting on Marlon's question here, but I'm trying to see something here and it's not letting me. That's true, Marlon. Drinking is not a sin. Getting drunk is a sin. Absolutely. But again, I don't drink. That's me. So I don't want anybody to sit here and say I'm telling you you're sinning by drinking. You definitely are not. But if you get drunk, yeah, you pretty much are. But that's again a personal choice that I made um, to not drink alcohol. And again, I got enough water to last me. I just don't think Biden is gonna just go on a freestyling repeat where I gotta take breaks. I just don't see that. Yeah, keep these questions coming. Everybody just keep them coming. Well, you know what? Marla, if you don't stop, you know good well you agreed to do this. Now, look, I'm not gonna fight with you today. I am not going to fight with you today. No, no, and no. No. Next. um, it was something else that I know. Oh, I know what he's going to talk about. I don't even know why I didn't even think about it. He's going to talk about the fact, and he may just allude to it, but he's going. I mean, another comment just came in. Thank you. See, Anna is a real one. Anna's out here keeping it real, and somebody's asking the same question. I think tonight he's also going to allude to the fact that Kamala Harris is vice president. I'm pretty sure he's going to. I don't know if he'll do it like right at the beginning or when he starts talking about him putting the black Supreme Court justice, because the Supreme Court justice nominee is black, Kamala Harris is black, so it kind of makes sense to bring them up at the same time. We haven't, Marlon, it doesn't start for another 39 minutes. Now, you see, now did you see, y'all just keep your eye on Marlon. That's all I got to say. So I think he's going to allude to the fact that Kamala Harris is his vice president. He'll say that she's doing a good job. Which really, really, but I'm not here to be petty. But I think he's going to allude to that. I also think he's going to talk about the child tax credit being gone and how we need to get that back. I think that's going to be a real sticking point in his speech tonight. Again, I'm hoping beyond hope that he can just keep it 35 minutes and let's go. You know what we should have did is we should have took not wagers, because gambling is something I absolutely detest. But we should have made predictions on how long we think that the Biden speech is. So, okay, everybody that's watching this live, type how long you think Biden is going to talk tonight. I'll give you about a minute. Just type how long you think Biden is going to be tonight in his address. Not everybody at once. I'm going to give my prediction while I'm waiting. I think he's going to be about 45 minutes. I think he's going to be about somewhere between 35 to 45 minutes. Oh, nobody's typed how long they think Biden is going to be. Oh, yeah, they did. You know what, Marlon? You're going to be in tonight's room. Don't start none, it won't be none. And you don't have a cat. Stop. Just sit here and agree to it. I don't know what. Yeah, I think Biden's going to be about 35 to maybe 45 minutes. I don't see him going longer than that. Now, if he's an hour, I'm going to like, dude, shut up. Get this over with. You don't have to keep talking. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I think, Anna. The clapping is probably going to make it an hour total, but I don't think he's going to talk an hour. I just can't see it. I've never seen him talk more than like 30 minutes. That's the longest I've ever seen him talk, is 30. Now, if we were talking about Trump or maybe even Obama or maybe even Clinton, yeah, you're looking at about an hour. You just are, because they tended to be long-winded. And there it was. So in these last couple of minutes, like I said, I wasn't going to make this until 9 because, again, I didn't want to talk about the situation in Ukraine too much, because I still, like I said, I still don't understand what Putin's goal is in terms of launching the attack. It just doesn't make sense. And again, I'm sorry I had to rub my camera out because I realized my eyes look blurry. Um, but I I don't know, but I know that it seems that crippling the economy, his economy seems to be working. But this guy is a billionaire. I think he's so petty that he just keeps funding it out of his pocket. That's pretty much what I think. Again, I'm not strong on foreign policy. It's not my strong will. It's not my wheelhouse. I'm not that good at it. Um, so just not. I'm way stronger on um, domestic issues than I am on foreign policy, and that's just the way it is. Um, well, like I said, I kind of want to talk about the Republicans' response here for the last couple of minutes here. Why I have everybody's attention, and it's we know the Republican Party is basically coming apart at the seams. It's just apparent as me needing to wear my glasses. Uh, you have some Republicans that are just so far in the Trump camp, they're not coming back. They really believe that the election was stolen from him. They really believe that he won the 2020 race. They really believe it. Then you have the Republicans that just used Trump and just did whatever they wanted to for the they just used Trump for their own um, political prowess. In other words, they saw what he was doing. They saw the popularity that he and just said, "Oh, this is great." But if you look at some of their responses in terms of the when this situation in Ukraine happened, a lot of them were like, "Oh, this is, this is Biden's fault. If we had um, produced our own rules, this wouldn't be happening, et cetera, et cetera." But now that Americans in general are turning against this, you're going to see a lot of turning from them. And I think some of that's going to happen tonight in their response. So let's see. You know what, Marlon? You have no dog. So stop. Yeah, but Bernie has something that Biden nor Trump has. He has competency. See, Bernie is a whole different Bernie is a whole different kind of game. When he makes a speech, he's bringing his A game. Um, he's bringing his A game to the floor. He's not he's not repeating a whole lot of things. He's not saying a bunch of catchphrases. He's just simply stating the truth and he's gone. I remember when I saw Bernie when he came to Indianapolis and how crowded it was and had to stand. I literally stood there um, um, for like literally what felt like minutes, and it was like, oh, it's been a half hour since he talked. Yep. See, Marlon, just up there talking about his dog jumped out the window. Well, if you don't stop, so it's gonna be. And see, you're lucky, Marlon, because I didn't even ask you to stay on for the Republican response. I'm going solo for that. I'm gonna just do that all by myself. So see, I didn't even ask you to stay for that. See how good I am to you? See how good I am to you. Just see. So, Yep, still no questions from the guest tonight. You know, just kind of put those questions in there. Um, let's see. I think it's no, he didn't. His birthday is coming up, so he not doing that. A glass of salad? Oh my gosh! And there was a what? An AMA. I'm not sure I know what AMA stands for. If you tell me what AMA stands for, not sure what that stands for. And I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna be okay. Anna, what is AME? What does AMA stand for? Yep, that's the anything I'm asking you because I really don't know this. I'm like, oh, ask me anything. Okay, that's okay. No problem. No problem. No problem. So ask me anything. Got it. See how got it. See that brain. I got to turn it on. Well, I said I was gonna stay here 30 minutes. I kept my word that it's 30 minutes. To the Patreon, I'll see you in the Zoom link. You should have gotten it in your email, so check your email. It's there. I'll see you. Bring your drinks, whether they're alcoholic or water, like I'm bringing. Um, One more comment here. Anna, thank you so much for agreeing to Warren's suggestion. Would never have thought of it. Um, and so I want to thank everyone for watching this podcast. I guess that's what we call them now. Of course, I'm Tracy. You can visit me on my website, tracymediallc.com, and that's TRACYMEDIALLC.com, where you'll find this video, several other videos, some new shows that we're trying out. And we have a surprise in the month of May that I cannot talk about just yet. But trust me, you're going to love it. I'll see the Patreon in 28 minutes. The rest of you, I'll see Thursday for Thursdays with Tracy. Have a great day, everybody, and see you later.